Yeah,
Like, I
it's a
look at the
completely
squad now,
different
I'm just like,
profile of
run me
striker.
this season.
But this is what I like though, because Delap's more of a battering ram and Pedro's more silky, and you know what I'm saying? Like they're very, very different stylistically. So there's two different approaches. When I look at what the big six are doing, why can't it be a 3-horse race this season? Because everyone's strengthening. I don't think one team runs away with this league title this season. I don't think so at all. I think all the big teams are probably going to have a decent amount of joy against each other, bro. I could easily, all the teams that man's seeing right now, I can see all of them getting wins against each other. I can see it. I don't see one team dominating this league this season.
Nah,
I don't at
neither
all.
do I.
Yeah.
And I look at Chelsea, I think we can go and beat anybody. Literally put Chelsea up against anyone, I think we can beat them now.
I agree.
That's the
On
first
the
time
form
in
you're
years
in
I
right
felt
now,
this.
I don't think no one wants to play Chelsea right now.
Yeah, because like now we look so much confident all on multiple levels. Even Robert Sanchez, like he looks like he's still carrying on his form from the Club World Cup. I hope it continues if he's going to be my number one. Would still rather us go for another number one just to be safe. But right now, Sanchez, I can't complain, and I'm not going to complain because he's not giving me any reason to. And it's the same with basically the whole team. It's the third game in a row where I've sat there and thought, I haven't had a single problem with anybody. I'm seeing Gusto line-breaking passes. I'm thinking, where the hell have you been for the last year? But everybody's doing their thing, man. I'm excited. Really am.
Brother, after
And
Chelsea put PSG in the bin, like, man can't downplay it, innit? They put them in the bin, bro. Like a PSG team, yeah, that was absolutely sourcing in the tournament as well. Do you know what I'm saying? What was it? Bayern Munich that they smoked?
Madrid,
sorry. They dispatching of teams like it was nothing, and Chelsea battered them.
Yeah, and like that to me, and not even just that, like the run of games we've had before, we have only lost 2 games, and both games we went down to 10 men. And even in one of them, we were still better than Newcastle in spite of going down to 10 men. Like we cooked them the entire second half, and then we only conceded the second when our heads were gone and we conceded the game was done. Like it looks like we have finally started to click under this system. I've spoken about before how managers need a system season to implement their system when you're switching to possession football. Maresca is now another example of it. He just needed to show proof. Doing what he did to Luis Enrique, the same manager who needed a year himself to implement his style into PSG, has just shown that now Maresca's ready. Now Maresca's ready, now the squad's ready, and you see it in the change of tone in all of our players. Colwell was speaking about how we're better, how we'll play better than Madrid, we'll play better than Inter Milan, we'll press better than them. We're a different team. We have a better philosophy than them. And then we're back in our chat. Maresca's now gone from saying we're not in a title race to, at Chelsea, the expectation is always to win titles. It's always to win trophies.
The players have bought into what the manager's doing, and guess what gets the buy-in the quickest? Fucking winning, mate.
And like we all, like I think Maresca also let the players know, like the first season was always going to be up and down. So don't expect to be in a title race. Just expect to understand the system by the first year. Now we have that understanding. We can try a bunch of different formations. We can have a bunch of different ways of approaching different teams. Now we can go for everything because they just needed a season to understand the system.
Thanks.
I said do over 38 games. Yeah, we will. We will. I'm not afraid of the expectation, bruv. Now we're ready for it. This is the season where Chelsea need to go for the major honours. And I said this when we got top 4. The World Cup's just given me more reason to believe in it.
Facts. Man, are talking about major honours off the back of winning the Club World Cup is hilarious. That's what I'm saying. Them man already started the season winning a fucking as world champion. Like, it's mental. It's mental. Like, the confidence that's going to give these players.
That badge will be there as a reminder for 4 years for us.
But they're not going to roll up. If you think these men are rolling into the season, yeah, not thinking that they could win the league after winning the Club World Cup, you got it mistaken, bro. Like, if Chelsea have a good start to the season, they're potentially a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, the best that man can hope for is their momentum kind of gets stunted a little bit at the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because if they put together like 4 wins out of 5 at the beginning is spooky, bro. Like that's
we're
the
about
reality.
to have a hungover Palace side.
Yeah, bro. Man need them to lose. Man need them to lose as soon as possible. That's the reality. I don't know,
man. We got a hungover Palace side, and we've got a West Ham team who like everyone thinks might be going down this season. The fixture list has been very friendly to us this season. Even the run-in at the end of the campaign. You tell me my last home game of the season is Tottenham. Okay, that's fine by me, you know. You know my record against them. And then our last game of the season's at Sunderland. They might already be down. They might already be safe. Either way, they're going to be holding an L. That is the right run-in for us. Last season, we saw how dangerous our run-in was. Everyone had us written out over it. And even that one, we managed to win 6 out of 7. It's like, I think we're different now. I really do.
But time will tell. And this is what the main thing is. Can they do it over the course of a full season? Obviously, since the beginning of fucking time, Chelsea have been good in cups, bruv. So it's one of them ones. Can you consistently do it over the course of the season? One thing I'd say is the depth that you have in your squad. There's a lot to be said about it. Do you know what I'm saying? You got some proper depth. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I just need you lot to get Garnacho over the line so we can sign Baleba, bro. Because why not, mate? Do you know what I mean? Run us the little 40 mil. Do you know what I mean? And we'll just, you know what I mean? We'll call it there, bro.
I've accepted it's going to happen. I just want it to hurry up and be over and done with because I'm sick to death of the daily non-updates. It's just boring. Like, this has been dragged out even worse than the Caicedo saga was dragged out a few years ago. It's going to happen. It is what it is. Just let's try and make it as cheap as possible so it's as easy for me to try and ignore. I still would rather it be 30 million. If it's 30 million, like, whatever, we're both okay with it. You get
we
your
would
money,
only allow you to take him for 30 million, yeah, if we had a sell on. And you lot wouldn't allow us to have a sell on because you're going to sell him within 18 months, I feel, anyway. So you're going to have to pay a little bit more, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know your game already. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is.
But we expect United to still be negotiating the same way they did a few years ago, which is why I think we're going to stick to our valuation. So I don't know who's going to blink first. Will it be us or you guys? Either way, Garnacho will be at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think so for sure. I think so for sure. It's a matter of time. So it's a matter of when, not if, innit? So nah, man, I'm fairly relaxed about that. Man. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what we do this season, innit? Like, Baleba's a big fucking statement, man. They're saying that obviously loads of Man United players have contacted him. He's got enough players that he has relationships with at the club, yeah, that it just makes sense. It makes too much sense. Brighton obviously want their money. Whatever they want, just pay them the money, bro. Like in football, I feel like some players you don't negotiate. You just don't negotiate for them, bro. You just find out how much the team wants and you pay it. And I think he's one of those players. So I just put the money down, bro.
Yeah, and you know what Brighton are like in negotiations. They're not going to go for a penny less than what they want. So just save yourself the headache. You might as well do it. Like, we tried doing 80 million all window. They're like, nope, 100. They were just waiting for someone else to get involved. Then Liverpool had to scrape into our business and we had to drop 115 immediately.
That's it. But that's the thing.
Like, someone else does that with you lot, by the way.
But you guys and Liverpool were doing the back and forth thing. But Liverpool dilly-dallied and they took too fucking long and Chelsea just cut through with the duffel bag. So United just need to find out what they want.
Lucky Caicedo was loyal to us. He could have fucked us off for Liverpool easily. But
you know what it is? I think that, well, I know they're saying he's already agreed personal terms with Man United, so I don't think no one can hijack this deal anyway. But the point is, Brighton are gonna want what Brighton want, and it's not gonna matter how long, whether it's today or next week, they're still gonna want the same amount.
Yep. You just gotta save yourself the headache and just do it.
Exactly, because look, they're saying that that they want him to stay and they got no intentions of selling. But the thing is, yeah, they've already said that they're open to selling, but they have a price in hand. So it's not that he's not for sale. They haven't said he's not for sale, bro. They don't want to sell him. They want him to stay, but they haven't said, right, he's not for sale. They haven't said that. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle are saying Isak's not for sale. They have not said Baleba's not for sale. They said they don't want to sell him. That's not the same thing.